tons per hour, Mr. Speaker, Rosal Estate with the current cane production will only be crushing for 15 weeks. What are you going to do with the paper for 45 weeks, for 35 weeks, sorry? What are you going to do with them? That's efficiency. That's how the ministry's been run. That's the side of Gaisuko. That's what's happening, that the people must know what's going on. So Rosal was reopened not because of the government's bleeding heart for the poor people. It was reopened because of the voting in 2025 elections. And we understand the reason for wanting to influence people in the Amsterdam, Kanji, and Rosal area to vote for the party. If you put party first, if you do not understand the term of obligatory duties and you're ruddermonted in your approach, that's the result of it. So, Mr. Speaker, let me turn right over there to Wales Estate. 10 years ago, that estate closed. 10 years ago, what happened with the people in that estate? 10 years ago, 8,900 acres of land were closed. We could have taken lands there and give them an acre each, and the people would have earned a livelihood. But you know what we did? We take 700 acres and we give it an alcohol name here because they have the documents. The government took 700 acres and handed it to Paul Chung. And if he was not satisfied with that, made Paul Chung the CEO for Gaisuko.
Honorable member, the standing order say you cannot name a person who is not in the House because they're not here to defend themselves.
I'm guided, Mr. Speaker.
That being said, honorable member, you need an extension to conclude.
So, Mr. Speaker, let me talk of Wales Estate.
Mr. Speaker, I beg that the honorable member be given 5 more minutes to conclude.
You may proceed, honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For 10 years, nobody found out anything what happened to Wales. Mr. Speaker, Wales produced coffee, Honorable Minister of Agriculture. Wales produced cocoa. Why can't you give back the people at Wales to produce coffee and cocoa? Why are you bringing people from Dominican Republic to do that? And you have people there starving and out of jobs. Go and find out a place in cocoa field at Wiedenstein that you had 1,800 acres of land that produce cocoa at Wales Estate. And Nestle Company, the world's largest food company, can take all the cocoa that you produce. Tell the people why you're bringing people from Dominican Republic when people don't have jobs and they're starving there. Tell the people at Tenmore, who has 10,000 acres of land, why they can't be given land to earn a livelihood. Why we have to keep it there for friends and favorites and families to build castle, perhaps castle in the air too. Mr. Speaker, if I'm to turn to the rice industry, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture must inform this House that 11,000 tons of cargo rice was indeed shipped to go to Europe. The rice ended up with contamination by the overuse of Pronto. So I don't know where are the people with HACCP and all the quality control people. But Honorable Minister of Finance, Senior Minister of Finance, I want you to know that the Europe price was $800 per ton. And basic mathematics will tell you, if you multiply that, it's $8,800,000 US dollars. The Honorable Minister must say where the rice was distributed, where did it go, and what price did we receive.
They know, they don't care.
Mr. Speaker, 2 days rainfall, the country flood. 2 days sunshine, you're in drought. But we are spending billions with NDIA. And you know what NDIA did? In 2024, I drew to the attention of Agriculture Minister, Senior Minister of Finance, sir, please listen to this. The 5,000 hectares that you have in Skeldon are already prepared for mechanized operation in the area and they want to dig a big canal of 10 miles distance. Desecrated every single thing that was planned here. When the minister realized, the honorable minister, that this is going to blow up, it was stopped. But it wasn't stopped until 10 miles were finished. And we can go there. I can take anyone voluntarily to go and see. When I asked the minister why you're doing that, because there was a guy Suku then. The minister called the chairman for NDIA who professed he doesn't know. So imagine we are managing a country, we are managing an organization called NDIA that billions are spent and we don't know what they are doing.
Houses in Florida. Houses in New York.
Sir, I heard you said that my time is up, but I wish to conclude, sir. And you know, the world has about 8 billion people. I can speak for the next 6 hours here. I'm accustomed to that. The world has about 8 billion people by the last census, sir. And 30% of the world's population understands a language called Hindi. I will explain it to you, Kwame. You went to my mandir, but you didn't learn anything. You went there, and you eat plenty some curry, and yet you don't learn. You head hard. In that population, sir, I seek your permission to quote. And it says, Parahit saris dharma nahi bhai, parapira samduk adhamai. The Honorable Minister, Dr. Vendya Prasad, I don't have to explain that to her, but I'm bound by duty. Perhaps to tell my friend for a second time, so that you can have a common understanding as to what I'm talking about. What the scripture says, well, you don't know because you don't know basic Hindi. What the word says, what it says, Mr. Speaker, that when a world swings and there is suppression and oppression becomes rife, the multitude of the people suffers. That's a classic demonstration of what's taking place in this country. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. And now for the Honourable Minister of Agriculture, the Honourable Zulfikar Mustafa.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to make my contribution to Budget 2026. And first of all, I want to commend and thank my colleague minister, Dr. Ashley Singh, and his technical team for a people-centered budget, a budget that is designed to strengthen economic growth while uplifting communities. And this is a strategic budget inclusive of sustainable national progress.